Basic Effects 1. In this lesson, we will discuss how we can give basic effects. We can use these three topics to apply basic effect: adjustments, transformation, and correction. Let's put any graphic over the drawing page and see how all options affect it. The first topic which we will see is adjustments. Go to Effects menu, choose Adjust. Adjustment helps in adjusting the brightness, contrast, and color balance, etc. We will see all adjustments effects one by one. Let's start with first adjustment is Contrast Enhancement. As you click on the Contrast Enhancement, you will find Contrast Enhancement window. Contrast Enhancement lets you adjust the tone, color, and contrast of a bitmap while preserving shadow and highlight detail. Using Eyedropper tool, you can sample color values as input or output. You can set channels as RGB or individual channels as red, green, or blue also. An interactive histogram lets you shift or compress brightness values to printable limits. The histogram can also be adjusted by sampling values from the bitmap. Here you can adjust input value clipping or output range compression by sliding these top and bottom arrows, or you can give values manually. Gamma values can also be adjusted from 0.10 to 10.0. Now we will see some common controls which will be available in all the options window. Here are the three buttons, namely Preview, Lock, and Reset. When you click Preview button, it will show you the preview of your work. To avoid clicking the Preview button each time, click on the Lock button. You will automatically get the preview for all the changes that you make. I will advise you to keep this Lock button pressed always. And Reset button will help you in resetting all the values. Here, see these two small buttons. When the first button is clicked, it will show you a picture in two separate windows. The first window will show you the original picture, whereas the other window will show you the affected picture. That means you can see the changes in this window. When you click second button, one separate window will show you the affected picture. One small button with play symbol is also present at the top right corner. When you click on it, you'll get a list of all the effects present in Effect menu. Let's alter some values and observe the changes. Before talking about the next adjustment option, press Ctrl+Z in order to undo the changes. Let's discuss the next option. Sample and Target Balance. Sample and Target Balance lets you adjust color values in a bitmap with sample colors taken from the image. As you click on the Sample and Target Balance, you will find Sample and Target Balance window. You can choose channels as RGB or red, green, or blue. You can choose sample colors from the dark, mid-tone, and light ranges of an image and apply target colors to each of the sample colors using these eyedropper tools. Let's alter some values and observe the changes. Before talking about the next adjustment option, press Ctrl+Z in order to undo the changes. Now the next adjustment option is Tone Curve. Tone Curve lets you perform color corrections precisely by controlling individual pixel values. By changing pixel brightness values, you can make changes to shadows, midtones, and highlights. As you click on the Tone Curve, you will find Tone Curve window. You can choose channels as RGB or red or green or blue channel. You can also choose curve type as Bezier or sharp-edged. You can also choose curve as Smooth Curve, where you can adjust the smoothness using Smooth button, or as Gamma Curve, where you can adjust the gamma value. You can rotate your curve vertically or horizontally using these two buttons. Null will reset all curve values. Balance will balance all the curve values. Option will open Auto Adjust Range window. Here you can set the percentage value for black and white. This is Open button, and it helps to open some tone curve presets which you can directly use. You can save your own tone curve by clicking the Save button here. Let's do some adjustments in values and observe the changes. Before talking about the next adjustment option, press Ctrl+Z in order to undo the changes. The next adjustment option is Gamma. Gamma lets you highlight detail in low contrast areas without affecting shadows or highlights. As you click on the Gamma, you will find the Gamma window. Here you can slide the slider in order to set values. Let's do some adjustments in values and observe the changes. Before talking about the next adjustment option, press Ctrl+Z in order to undo the changes. You can now easily play with the rest of the options. Just choose the options and try to fit the values according to your wish. So now, you can give a really great effects for your graphic.